Welcome to Hartford's Focus on Community. Today we have the president from the Mill in the studio to talk with us about the Mill. Welcome, Tiffany Rettler.
Thank you for having me.
I'm happy to have you. I'm excited to learn about the Mill and the great organization, what you're all involved with. And I know currently we're 2 days away from an event you've sponsored for 4 years.
4 years, yes. So I will put the selfish plug in there that we do have ice summing this year. 2 days, like you said, on Saturday. We have a lot going on, bigger than other years. So we brought the live carvings back, we brought the scavenger hunt back, we have a photo op, we've got lots of stuff going on. So very excited to have it back.
So again, this is the 4th year that you're sponsoring this,
Yes.
but you've also been able to get some community businesses to help sponsor that event. And I don't know if those are continual sponsors or if you're always looking for new, but we should mention just a few of those sponsors, I think.
Sure, of course. So first of all, it couldn't be done without the help and support of the BID. I know there's a lot of businesses that pay into the BID, and we're certainly happy to have their support every year. And on top of that, the businesses themselves go above and beyond to either sponsor an entire sculpture on their own or pieces of it. So, Schnorrberg's, Shindig's, Perk Place, there's so many people downtown, Horizon Outfitters, Bridges 120, our new friends Brood Omen. There's lots of folks that are going above and beyond, and we certainly appreciate that support as well. But we are always looking for sponsorships, ways to partner. Sometimes it doesn't even have to be a financial, it could just be something in kind. So Be Seen Promotions, who does a lot of really awesome stuff in the city, really helped us with our t-shirts this year. And like that, it's a huge weight off of us since we are all volunteer and all nonprofit. So always looking forward to partnerships and opportunities.
So why the name, and how did this idea come about?
So the idea came to us as part of a collective, I'll say, initiative in 2017 with the HADC, Tom Hosted, and the Chamber of Commerce, Scott Henke. So we're looking for young professionals to just, how do we promote Hartford and really highlight all the things that make us great. Reasons to live here, reasons to shop here, reasons to participate in anything that Hartford has to offer. And they had done some focus groups and gone to different businesses just looking for those individuals. And I just kind of happened to fall into that leadership spot, and we kind of assembled a team, and we've been kind of trying to come up with new and fresh ideas ever since then. So it's been
So
great.
do you have a business here, or are you working in that type of setting that would warrant you to create this mill group and to draw in and network with other people?
So yes, at the time I was working in Hartford, living in Hartford, I grew up here. My family is generations of living and growing up here, so it's really been a wonderful opportunity for me to help give back and be a part of, highlighting what is great about Hartford. And I forgot the rest of the question.
That's all right. And how this idea came to you, you said you were working in the area.
Yes.
And how this idea, came to you of, the JCs had their cutoff age.
Yes.
And so now you have these people that still would like to be involved.
Yes.
And so you decided that, I know you made your contacts with the BID and with Scott Henke.
Yes.
But why you personally did that? Were you working with?
Yeah. So I was kind of part of the focus groups, and then just part of the people that were really interested in making this something.
Okay.
And so, so it was me and a bunch of other people, and, we've certainly had other people in the community, give some time back and be involved and step away when they couldn't. I've just been the person that stuck along, I guess, the longest.
Okay.
We initially were probably focused towards that young professional subset of people, but the reality is that we've got a lot of young families here as well. And so as important as it is to focus on the people that are younger and working here and contributing, there is something to be said about some of the things that families in general can participate in.
Okay.
And so we have expanded our focus a little bit. We don't have that age cutoff.
That's what I was going to ask. Who can join?
Anybody.
Okay.
Young or old,
Okay.
from Hartford, whoever, businesses, just individual contributors. Again, it's whoever's interested in coming with an idea is welcome to join.
Okay, and you're a non-for-profit?
Correct.
Okay. And with being a non-for-profit, where do you meet? How often do you meet? Where's your communication?
Yes, frequent questions. So we meet the third Thursday of every month at Bridges 120. In the event that they cannot accommodate us, we move it to the library. So those two are great partners in letting us have a space. We do not otherwise have a physical space. A lot of the communications, we do have an email disc list that you can sign up for on our webpage, hartfordmill.com. We've certainly had people reach out through Facebook and join an email list just to keep everybody updated. We do lots of social media stuff there to keep everybody informed, but contacting us is pretty easy, and we'll get back to you whichever channel you come to us through.
Okay, so there's no phone. It's going to be email or a Facebook page.
Correct.
Okay, so in knowing that, how many members do you think you have currently?
We have about a dozen people.
Okay.
We do have about 4 to 5 positions reserved for just board members.
All right.
We do have a couple open board spots now, so that if anybody is interested in taking more of a leadership role, there are those opportunities available. But yeah, like I said, I'm open to any kind of contribution that you can make. Sometimes it's an hour just showing up at the meeting and sharing ideas. And sometimes it's actually helping to do the lifting of the actual events themselves. So, I appreciate anybody's time that they can do to, just give back something.
What other events for 2023 is the mill looking at organizing, presenting for our community?
So on our calendar for this year, we are also doing the Easter egg hunt. So we took over the Easter egg hunt in conjunction with some of the members from the JCs. Like you mentioned, they disbanded, but we didn't want to lose the event or their contributions. So they are working with us on, co-sponsoring the Easter egg hunt, the 4th of July parade. We have our very popular Free Movies in the Park series. So there are 4 dates in Willowbrook Park where we get a 25-foot inflatable screen and we show a free movie. We've got a beer garden, concession stand, all kinds of stuff going on those nights. And last year we tested out a block party in the fall, and we intend to bring that back a little bit bigger and better this year as well.
Great. And to our viewers that are not aware of where these events are physically held, will that be information that you'll have on the hartfordmill.com website?
Yes.
As well as your Facebook page?
Yes.
Okay. So if any of our viewers are interested in joining the group, they can send an email.
Yep.
Or message you, or the group, if you
Yep.
will. And Bridges 120 is on Main Street across from City Hall.
Correct.
For people that are not familiar with where that business is.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. Is there anything else that you could let our viewers know that, or encourage them to join this? It sounds like a great organization and a way to give back to the community.
Yeah, there's so many nonprofits, organizations, and everything. So I understand that it's very hard to choose where you spend your time. But whether it's an hour with us, an hour with any of the organizations that speak to you, sometimes an hour at a time is all that it takes to be, productive and giving back. So I just encourage everyone to just shoot for an hour, something that interests you, find something, and go from there.
Great. It sounds fantastic, and I appreciate you coming in, sharing this wonderful information about the group and the great sponsors that you've been able to have.
Yeah, thanks for having me. It was great.
You're welcome.
Thanks.
To our viewers, as always, thank you for watching.